Hello, I'm Ashita Gupta, and in this short video, I will introduce my paper entitled Social Legitimacy of Private Tutoring, published in issue 4 of volume 43 in Discourse in 2022. This paper is a part of a larger project that examines formal schooling practices from the vantage point of private tutoring. Private tutoring refers to a privatized system of education delivery that provides targeted educational services for students to excel in the formal assessment system. Private tutoring, also known as shadow education, is a globally pervasive phenomenon. Rapid growth and mass subscription to outside school academic support mean that tutoring has become, as Mori and Baker argue in their 2010 paper, incorporated into the broader culture of education. While a growing body of research shows the prevalence of private tutoring in India, the ways in which these informal educational setups gain social legitimacy remains largely unclear. To redress this gap in the scholarship, this article investigates institutional and effective shared education practices in relation to formal schooling. In doing so, not only does this article explore how private tutoring businesses gain public trust, but it also offers a nuanced understanding of the dynamic interactions between schools and tutorial centers. Various aspects of the discussion presented in this article allude to the impact of private tutoring on everyday schooling and society more broadly. This article draws on an educational ethnography conducted in Dehradun, a North Indian city, between December 2014 and December 2015. Specifically, it focuses on the perspectives of tutors, school teachers, teacher tutors, students, and their parents. The discussion in this paper is organized into two sections. The first part of the discussion shows how tutoring centers conform to the formal schooling system by adopting their services as per the subject of study, education level, and education board. This is exemplified in this advertisement of one of the tutorial centers in the city that provides English tutoring for senior classes to students enrolled in CICSE and CBSE schools. The second part of the discussion demonstrates how tutoring practices deviate from typical schooling norms. These are discussed in three areas: teaching credentials, teacher-student relationships, and pedagogical approaches in both educational settings. Regarding teaching credentials, while tutors treated producing academically excellent results as an indicator of them being educators, school teachers argued that their educational qualifications could be equated with their credentials as teachers. With respect to teacher-student relationship, while tutors maintained a familial relationship with their students, teachers stressed the necessity of following hierarchical norms when interacting with students. And finally, pedagogical approaches in both educational settings were significantly different. Most school teachers subscribed to textbook-centric pedagogy. In contrast, all tutors emphasized that they strive to orchestrate meaningful and engaging discussions in tutorial sessions to stimulate critical and sharp thinking among students. Overall, this article shows that strategic adoption that is adhering to the formal education system and tactical deviation that is diverging from typical schooling norms are central to tutorial centers' attempt to project themselves as academically relevant and desirable spaces for teaching and learning. By offering a nuanced understanding of the interactions between schools and shared educational institutions, in this article I argue that private tutoring serves as a critique of formal schooling. For detailed analysis, please check out my article. If you're interested in other publications from this project, references to some of these outputs are provided in the description below. Thank you for watching.